Hey guys, this is Renier with Wilson Auto Group, Wilson Hyundai on beautiful Lakeland Drive. Going to introduce you to part 2 of the Veloster N Sport. This is actually a very cool car. It's one of Hyundai's actual rally cars over in Europe and racing car. So they actually designed one for street legal for the United States, and they came out with this special kind. It's going to come in 2 colors. You got the blue, and then you're also going to have the red. Just those 2 colors specifically for the N Sport and the N Sport badging. So if you come around, you'll kind of see a little bit of the different accents on the Veloster. It's got the bottom spoiler on there, which is really neat. You got the different hexagonal grille up here, which just looks different to the other Velocitors, with also the N badging, which is going to kind of be Hyundai's sporty yet performance vehicles that are coming out. We also got the Elantra GT N Sport that's coming out in the next year and a half, so it's going to be really unique. So also with the different grille, you also have the Brembo braking system on this, which is really neat. That comes with it. On the back, we've got the carbon fiber little hood that we are actually just gives a little bit of performance to it. Obviously it looks a little different to our regular Velocitors that we have, because this is the actual N Sport. And then you also have the 2 standardized gas pipes on the back over here. Which gives it a cool sound effect, which we actually filmed a little bit of that, so you'll hear it. So it's pretty neat. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this Veloster N Sport for a test drive. Alright guys, so the N Sport is a real sharp looking interior. It's a 6-speed manual transmission, which is really nice. That's why they make it in the manual transmission, because of the sporty feel. Obviously it's the little the racing car effect to it. You got your different drive modes right over here, which you have the sport mode, which is just performance on this twin scroll engine, which you pretty much get about 250 horsepower standard stock, without any alterations, because some people will take this little car and add a little extra oomph behind it. But you also got the eco mode, which is the fuel efficiency mode that's been very prominent with Hyundai for all these years. And that just saves on fuel efficiency. The performance on the eco and the sport is going to be a lot different. Also have the normal mode, which just kind of normal day-to-day driving between the engine and the transmission, just gives it a good feel to it. We also have touch tone, so this is very cool right over here. Okay, you have the performance, you have the turbo, the torque, and the power. Okay, the G-force is kind of something that it's a longitudinal, latitudinal. So this is very cool. It gives the custom of the vehicle. You can touch it. You got the engine in the sport. You got the rev matching, which is really cool. Then you got the chassis, which is your suspension, steering, and your ESC, which is your stabilizing controller, which is just absolutely cool stuff. Then you can go back over here. You can hit your performance based upon your lap acceleration. You can also put that up there on 0. Again, this is such a cool vehicle, because you can see what you can do 0 to 60, which is really nice. Go back over here. So this is a cool thing. It's just a G-force applicant, so it kind of sees how the performance of the vehicle goes if you're taking turns and corners and stuff, which is just really cool. You can always check into that. Then you also have your turbo over here, which it gives you your input output, which is very cool. Your PSI that goes with it. And obviously you got your little turbo button over there. Then you have your torque on here, which is really neat. It just shows you the torque on the vehicle. Then also the power, okay, what the vehicle is pushing out. So it is just an absolutely cool little thing. Then you can go back, and then you have your BlueLink capability, and your Android Auto and your Apple CarPlay, which you can connect in. Okay, obviously right now I don't have the Blue Link capability, which is nice because you get it free for 3 years, okay, which is very, very cool. So absolutely, it's kind of like OnStar on steroids. I've been saying that for years. It's just a cool application. Once you have your Apple CarPlay parked in, you can transfer everything to the screen, which is your text messaging. Everything is, you got to unlock. So right over here, pops everything up. You can hit your Google Maps. It will turn with it on the phone. You can set in any destination. If you want to go to a racetrack or find the nearest racetrack, or going down to New Orleans, or going down on vacation to Florida, you can just automatically project that, and then it will tell you, and it will go through the whole Veloster, which is really, really cool. Then you can also do text messaging right over here. You can respond based upon your voice recognition, which is Siri. You can say, hey Siri, you know, replying to, you know, John Qwatt. So you can do different stuff. I've got obviously text messages going on. Then you can also pop Pandora in there, which is really nice. I have Pandora on my phone, and it will load all different types of music, which is just absolutely very cool. So there you go, Jamie Foxx. So really cool, and you can actually touch it. Yep, and there you go. So very cool. Then always to get back, you can just unplug it and you can go from there. This also comes with Sirius radio for 90 days. After that, Sirius puts out some great little specials for you on what you can spend with them on a monthly basis. So right now we're going to take this little thing for a ride, and then I'm going to show you a very cool thing right over here. So you have your regular drive modes, but then you can also stick it into your N Sport mode, which is really, really cool. And again, I'm going to show you that again. It's the N Sport Custom, which will allow you to definitely start revving up on the vehicle. Little performance, little handling performance. And here we go. I'm going to take it on a curvature road as we get out of the dealership. I love race cars myself. I drive a 2.0 turbo Genesis, which is also a great little performance vehicle. We will be doing a test drive on that Genesis 2.0 model and the 3.3 twin turbo. Oh yeah, got a little kickback right there. So we're going to put it on the N Sport. So here we're going to start seeing a lot of action on the screen, which is very, very cool. You can see the torque. I'm pushing the gas right now, the power. Turbo is kicking in a little bit. Just a great sounding. Everything custom comes from the factory, built like this. Not many of these are on the road. All right, here we go. Watch the speed a little bit, even though I like to race a little bit, but got a little torque, got a little drive behind it. Let's slow down just a bit. Yep, it definitely is a performance car for sure. And alright, so we're going to break it open just for a little bit over here. Yep, so as you can see, 0 to 60 very, very fast. Acceleration, we're going to kick it back. The G-force is kicking in right now. Now we're going to take it on some turns. So you got the bubble ticking right now. Just absolutely great sounding. Now what most people do, they'll probably take a little bit of an intake system where the turbo can actually breathe, taking off the cap of the car. I do have some friends that like doing that on little performance cars, especially on the Veloster. You can see the G-force bubble kind of ticking right now, turning as I'm going. Performance wise, I'm going to change over to the turbo. Can't do it while we're driving, so I'm going to go back to the G-force. This little thing's got a little kick to it. Again, 250 horsepower twin scroll engine. Handles fantastic. Hyundai in Europe uses this car as a little rally car, so you can definitely just get it a good ride. And just smooth transition, gear down, you kind of see it. Just a really, really good little car. Guys, such a fun car. I'm gonna have an opening up here to put it on the road. Alright, here we go. Got a nice kickback on the exhaust. Will definitely just run. Got a little fire back there. Just really, really good little performance. And what a lot of fun to put this little car on a good little stretch. Alrighty, real easy to handle, sharp cornering, 3.5 turn ratio. So now I'm going to put it back in. Once we put it in park, so you can see pretty cool performance, 40 miles plus. It graphs it for you, so all those little technical guys out there, you guys will absolutely love it. Then you got your torque performance and your power performance right over here, so you can track your power and your driving, which is just such a cool car. And then everything comes again based upon the chassis and the powertrain, which is really neat. Well guys, just wanted to, hopefully you guys enjoyed the drive in this little car. Absolutely 250 horsepower, just man, just really, really cool setup. So come out and ask for Renier at Wilson Hyundai on Lakeland Drive to drive the phenomenal N-Sport Veloster that we have. Call me at 601-914-4222. Enjoy your day.